electricity in the air. Anytime, any place, it will always be there. When your heart stops, baby, yeah. We gotta give it a jump. 1, 3, 2, 1, go. When we get it going, no way we're gonna stop. All you need is a spark. It's all that you got. We gotta give it a jump.
Hey everybody! Alright, Monday morning. Let's make this work. Week 6. Monday. I want to talk about something. Nothing to do with the nutrition, because we all know that that's all going to show up at the end of the week and you can see that when it happens. I want to talk about anger today, because anger is a big part of the emotion that I deal with a lot, that I don't talk about a lot, because I don't at least express that emotion on here. I seem all happy, joyful, but I have a lot of anger that I deal with, and I don't really have a good outlet or expression for it, and it just kind of bottles up. And I've noticed that I don't know where it comes from. I don't know why I'm such an angry individual. I don't know why it started. It started a long time ago, I know that, but it just builds and builds and builds, and I don't have an outlet. So I think that's part of why I'm on that medication I mentioned before, but it doesn't seem to really be doing much for me. I still feel these building emotions that just go and go and go, and they cause a lot of my downfalls, and I don't talk about them. So I think that's why I was more interested in the exercise portion, because I remember when I exercised a long time ago, the anger subsided a lot. And that's what I want for myself. So I would like to set a goal for myself this week. Goals are dangerous. But I will set a goal for myself this week that I would like to attempt to find a way to at least explore the possibility of visiting my friend's gym, where I can at least maybe see what he does and feel a little more confident about joining. And this is a hard week for me to do that, because I don't have money this week. I got paid, but I paid rent. So I'm kind of angry I just set that goal, but still dealing with anger.
Well, boys and girls, I am today homeless. Because I don't move into the new place tomorrow. I work today. I don't know if I mentioned that before. I am at the Talking Stick Resort. And one night in this room is about half of my rent, but what the hell? Might have to soak in this bathtub here. And there's a shower. And there's a mirror. There's another mirror. How you doing? How you doing? I'm on the 11th floor. There's like a casino. There's a casino in here and pool, and I'm just so dead I don't want to do any of that. I'm just gonna chill. Maybe room service, don't know.
It's Monday. I took a page out of Jason's book, actually probably like 3 weeks ago. And I put it up and it's been sitting there blank. I'm gonna start using this. I have to have more visual reminders. I have such bad ADHD. If I don't make myself lists and I don't put post-it notes places, I forget things really easily. It's really hard for me to stay on track of myself, let alone like big things I have to do. This is my weekly goal for crossing the blue line. I'm going to continue to track as soon as I eat it or right after. And let's be realistic. If I'm in a rush and I can't, I'm going to take a picture of all of it. I want to make sure that I am being accountable for every little calorie, all of them. And I want to make sure I'm not tracking too much as well, so I need to kind of hone in on my portion sizes and things like that. My second thing I'm going to do is stay below the blue. So I got to find a way to track my movement. I have to make sure that I'm eating enough. Sometimes I wake up in the morning. No, let's not lie. Let's not lie. I wake up starving every day. Like every single day. I'm just hungry as soon as I wake up. I think I might have a little blood sugar issues. I need to look that up. I've noticed that if I don't eat enough, I get real foggy headed and I get kind of shaky, just kind of overall sick feeling. Sometimes I stretch out my eating far too long. I'll eat during the breakfast times, you know, and then I won't eat anything again until lunch. And I know that's not good for my metabolism. The more you eat, I mean, the more often you eat, I know it kind of speeds that up. And trust me, what was it, last episode or the episode before? Whatever, the one where I made a sandwich looking like hobo Snow White. Like, I looked like homeless Snow White. You know, that was just a skirt pulled up over my boobies. I do that all the time. God, I need to start looking fine. I don't know, whatever. I don't want to show you guys all that. That's a train wreck. Why you know, I'm not a Chef Boyardee. I'm not a great cook. Well, I am. Clarence! What? The literal shit. Did you see that? I hope you got that on camera. This guy has an addiction. Spit it out. Spit it out. Spit it out. That's an unused Q-tip. My dog has a Q-tip addiction. Like, literally, he doesn't jump on anything. My whole point was, I'm not trying to show anybody how to be balls to the wall. And I'm not trying to tell anybody what they need to do to lose weight, because each of us are so different. Everybody's so different. Some people can count calories and lose weight and it works. Some people, their body needs different nutrients. I don't understand why necessarily. Some people, your hormones are so out of whack that it takes weeks of consistency in eating a certain way to figure out what's going to work for your body. Some people don't even have to worry about what they're eating. They just exercise a lot. I know what worked for me in the past, so I'm kind of retracing my steps. I've baby stepped this whole thing. I'm just logging stuff. I'm just logging my calories and lose it. I'm just thinking about making better choices. I'm budgeting my calories like I would budget a checking book. And I'm just trying to manage myself. But anyways, there's no one way to skin a cat. You know, Greg is kind of, I think, doing more of Atkins low carb, getting his body into ketosis. Jason's just trying to get himself in control. And good Lord, really, if you want to see somebody that really has, I think, a harder time than all of us, honestly, is Victor. And Victor's doing great. He has to. That's his body, you know. He's got to regulate that sort of stuff, or, you know, he could lose a limb. He could die. He could do a lot of damage to his body without, where he can't return from.
Good morning. I did an awesome job of being at a hotel resort casino and not gambling at all. Actually, not doing anything. Just chilling in the room, having room service, and preparing for today. I'm off work today, but lots to do. I am moving to my new place in Scottsdale, which I'll still be here during the weekend, still back in Prescott Valley at the weekends, probably for the next couple months. And since I'm off, and I'm going to also, I need to get my vehicle inspected for Uber and Lyft. You need to do that yearly in Arizona. That's like one of their things. Maybe get a new car wash plan, pick up some things. A lot. I need to make a list. Tuesday. Perhaps you and I will spend some time together today, provided I remember to pull out the camera and film. Highball Energy Sparkling Water, grapefruit. 0 calories, 0 sugar, unsweetened. Tastes like sparkling water with a hint of grapefruit. Let's see how much energy it gives me.
Hey everybody, I'm just pulling in back to work from lunch. Had some chicken breasts and some chow mein, a little bit. I will say today is going okay. I'm a little annoyed that there's nothing to do. I don't have anything to do because I'm not trained to do what I could be doing right now, but I'm expected to do it, but not really do it, just kind of help out. But I can't study what I need to learn to do my job. So in other words, everything is ass backwards, and I'm just, I'm ready for the day to be over. My stomach is still bothering me. It's a medication that I take just so I won't go what Jason and I call crazy, or what everybody does when my brain, you know, I'm not able to process protein that well. My stomach has just been in knots, and it does it from time to time.
Hey, Dougie. So this is one of my new roommates. There's my room is in there. I'm chilling. My own little private porch, which is cool. I like it. I did a lot today. I bought stuff, some shirts and ties, and new fan, and got my car inspected. Got a new car wash plan. Unpacked whatever I have here. I still have a lot to do. I'm going to do it gradually. Of course, I didn't film anything because I was focused on getting this job done rather than filming. But here's me telling you about it. It's interesting when you do all that stuff. I'm looking at my Fitbit right now. I'm just a shade under 12,000 steps, and I didn't work out, didn't take a walk, didn't do anything but other than moving stuff back and forth. Oh, and then walking back and forth in that casino to my car was quite a amount of steps too. So I plan on having a lot of calories burned on my Lose It app. Awesome. Okay, boys and girls, this is the part of my new place that I like the most. Come with me. Oh yeah. A little rub in the tub before bedtime.
Well, I'm off work, and it's raining with the sun out. Strange. Oh, I'm so glad today's over. I was falling asleep at my desk, but I made it through, and I'm starving. So let's go ahead and get this grub session on.
Late Tuesday. I just got done doing a bunch of overtime this weekend, which is probably why I haven't filmed much this week. I'm just tired and over it. And one of my major problems in my life is that when I run out of money, which is generally around the first of the month because of rent, I tend to get really sad, depressed, and my eating gets worse and everything gets worse. Not because it's like the way I want it, but because I have to make some decisions, and that's going to start changing soon. I just got to find a way to do that, and I think the overtime that I've been doing will help me start to save to get in that direction. As a side note, I'm pretty pissed at the end of Charmed Season 3.
What do you think of my artwork, my love?
Listen, this is photobombing.
This isn't photobombing.
Well, this is ninja photo stuff.
This is
You can't-
ninja filming.
Ninja filming? You can't jump out the corner and be like, ha ha!
Sika-sika-wah.
500 people in your face! What's up?
You better like put my panties in the background by accident.
Everyone now is hoping that
That's
the
upside
viewers,
down, baby.
Shush, the viewers just tripled.
That's upside
because
down.
Everyone's hoping that panties will get in the shot.
Baby, that's upside down. Nobody can see that.
Oh
Nobody
my god, Jason can edit videos, can he not? Yes, he can. With the crayons. What is going on down there?
Wednesday. Starting the day off right with some oatmeal. Nom nom. I don't think I didn't measure my water though, so it's like it's very, very sticky.
Another morning, another day at work. Good morning. It is Wednesday, May something. May 10th. And I'm headed into work, half asleep right now. I slept good. I did sleep good. I was rudely awakened by my alarm. So I'm gonna head in, put a smile on, get through it. And then, yeah, there we go. That's the plan.
Look at that. 9.8 pounds lost. You can see my little graph.
Check it out. These are my other roommates. You guys gonna hook us up with some breakfast? I don't know what happened to yesterday. I worked, returned a shirt. I think I drove for Uber for an hour. Got a good night's sleep for once in a while. I would say this week has been a huge week of transition. Not only transitioning to a new place in Scottsdale, which I am doing, and but also a transition of the mind. I think a lot of things have been stressing me that probably shouldn't have. I think sometimes I make things bigger than they are until I get through them. You always get through them, don't you? But I am now, instead of thinking of woulda, coulda, shoulda done differently over the last few weeks, it's time to forge ahead, because the more you think of woulda, coulda, shoulda or dwell on it as opposed to learn from it, that is another case of just getting in your own way. I'm not gonna lie, I would say since about halfway through week 2, I've been very uneven, and regardless of the calorie count or if I'm above or below the lose it blue line, the quality of what I've been eating, and more to the point, drinking has been very poor, and I can't have that. So let's look ahead.
So this week I have been horrible at my diet. I mean, I'm underneath my calories, but for the most part I'm not eating right at all. So I decided to go back to my routine that I normally would do when I would eat healthy and lose weight, because my clothes are starting to fit me tight now, and I can't be having that because I can't really go out and buy a new wardrobe. You will see a lot more of me controlling my eating and start working out. So I think I've recuperated enough medically where I can do that. So let's see how that goes.
Happy Thursday. This is the sound that I get to hear about 1,000,000 times a day. That is the cat box moving in the background. It cleans itself, which is awesome, but it's super loud. So it's a give and take, just like the rest of my life. That and these cats. Drive me nuts. Huh? Yeah. Drive me nuts. Been a good week so far, though. I haven't eaten that much, only one bad day yesterday. Don't like using good and bad, but I still am. I was supposed to do the episode last night, but I fell asleep, and then I woke up at 3 o'clock today, which is nuts, but... I guess I needed the sleep because I slept that long. I wanted to go to the jiu-jitsu studio today, but I discovered that I don't have enough gas to get there. So I'd kind of be risking getting there and not getting back. So even though that's one of my goals this week, I think it might have to hold off until next week when I get paid. Then I will be able to go.
Oh, the life of an Uber driver. I just drove a bottle girl who was dressed in a jacket and panties. Forgive me, but a ungodly tuchus. And I guess she just decided to leave 3 bras in my car. So I guess there's a reason for us to meet again. I need to get her back her trashy wear. That's hilarious. All right, after a... Hey, Willow! I don't think anybody's been home for a while. After a crazy day of work and then Ubering women in scantily clad clothes who leave bras in my car, this is the TV that came with this room. Hey, buddy. We are going to do a little upgrade. Little purchase today. My first UHD TV. 40 inches, that's small for me. And I bought a second Fitbit charger because my Fitbit's dead again, and I'm tired of leaving my charger in places that I'm not. Oi.
Right, today is Friday. I woke up and I tried to go to work and I realized the internet was down. So I kind of got a day to myself because I had to call out. I also realized that I am now changing shifts at work. So now instead of working 1 to 10, all the time and having this weird late night schedule. I'm now going to be working 7:30 to 4:30. Yay! So I'll be able to have a more normal life and be able to plan and do things starting Sunday.
It's Saturday morning. I didn't record yesterday because it was kind of a weird day. Not to mention I was tired. Odd news, somebody broke into my car and I got video of it. So I couldn't figure out why, and it's really weird. I'm still kind of freaked out by it because of the details, you know, like, I don't know. It's just really creepy. But we're gonna make this a good Saturday. I'm gonna go look at some apartments or try to get some numbers for some local places. I'm down the street from Jason, so we're probably gonna eat. I mean, so far the morning's going okay. I can't complain, really.
I have no idea what happened to Friday. Don't ask me about Friday. It's Saturday now. And Saturday night now. Oh, life is weird. I'm actually trying to prepare a speech for my dad's wedding. I just texted him, giving you a speech. He said, okay. He doesn't know I'm going to knock him freaking dead. Just because that's how I roll. Speaking in public. Well, yeah. Anyway, I came to the conclusion this week, and I thought I'd share this with you now, because I really haven't had a lot to share in the last couple days, that my new goal now is to get wife beater hot. And what I mean by wife beater hot is not that I want to beat up some wives because I'm so hot. No. I want to be hot enough that I could wear a wife beater without being self-conscious. So, because I've come to the conclusion that if I am going to live in Scottsdale, especially during the summer months, that the only attire that I'm going to have any comfort in when it's 115 degrees is maybe a wife beater, maybe no shirt at all. That's motivation, baby.
Late at night Saturday. I can't sleep. I'm starting my new schedule tomorrow, early 7:30 in the morning till 4. But it'll give me an opportunity to have a slightly normal life. I haven't been very existent in the world as a whole, other than hanging out with Victor for the whole week, it seems. I think it's just I get so down on myself whenever I fail at finances, when I have to depend on other people to help me. I feel shame. I feel sadness. I feel like by this age I should have a handle on my life by now, and I feel like I don't. And it makes me sad. And then it's just the whole cycle over and over again. All I want is to feel like I'm not a burden.
It's Saturday, and we're heading to Roy's father's land to a party. They're dedicating a park to his cardiologist.
We in Podunk, Alabama. We in the backwoods.
It's kind of is the backwoods.
It's the truth, but it's the best damn fried chicken in all of Alabama. I don't care how many points it is. And he comes out that gas station, a little Vietnamese lady, and she don't speak English, and it's good.
And I got his dad's wife some flowers. What am I doing to my life right now? Yep. This is probably not the healthiest.
Straight up, Mayberry.
But I like to shoot.
Tell me if you wanna go, or if you hold my hand. Tell me if you wanna go, or if you hold my hand.
Mother's Day to my mom, and happy Mother's Day to Jill.
Sunday. Wow, this week is over already. I have had an average of about 4 hours of sleep over the last 3 nights. So, do I have a lot to film today? I'm probably going to bed very early. What was my experience this week? Well, I think I said it before. Transitioning. Whatever.
Hey, it's Mother's Day. It's Sunday. Yay. No, it's just like every other day, but it is Mother's Day. Just like Valentine's Day, I don't need a day to honor somebody that needs to be honored. So, but to everybody that celebrates Mother's Day, I wish all, and I know you guys are going to get this late, but I hope everybody had a good Mother's Day, and I hope everybody's mother had a good Mother's Day. My day went okay with my family. Went to the store, did some things, did some cooking. I made some homemade pizza. My mom barbecued some chicken, and yes, my mother cooked, even though it's Mother's Day. That's just the way she is. She's stubborn like me. I haven't really filmed that much because I've just been kind of tired. Not like sick tired, but tired, just like there's been a lot going on. Still reeling over the whole somebody breaking into my car and actually watching the video, so that's another thing that I'm just kind of curious about, and just all these weird things that have been happening. Me personally, I'm just trying to keep seeming like I care and I'm not angry, because I come off angry. I come off very angry to people, and it sucks when people, especially my family, have to not walk on eggshells, but just kind of try not to get me mad, which is sad. It is sad because, you know, we do that with different people in our family, and we shouldn't do that. But that's the way my family is. Work-wise, it's work. Jason and I are doing great. Apartment hunting, we went apartment hunting yesterday. Found a nice place, but apparently you have to be able to buy a house to rent a house, which is stupid. Until we decide actually what we're gonna do. You know, that's just where we're at.
So it's Sunday, and we're sitting here, and I wanted to play a game because I'm kind of feeling squirrely and I'm bored. We're kidless, and we were watching some stuffy shirt movie on Netflix, and I was like, no boss, no. And what happened, baby?
You wanted me to ask Google.
I got bored.
I'm just gonna do it. I don't think this is the type of board we meant, but let's see. 7 things to do when you get bored in your relationship. Oh God. Ask Reddit, what should me and my girlfriend do when we are bored? This is like a famous forum.
What you telling me, Reddit?
The number 1 answer was fucking post the video.
Well, I did not mean it like that. I meant I'm bored. Why don't you just ask the Google what we should do? Like, obviously, there'll be like a really cool game.
Someone on here said sex, alcohol, marijuana.
I just want a good, clean, like, board game with technology type.
So I was talking about working on myself in the whole anger sense. I don't think it's just that, honestly. I think a lot of it, as typical as it sounds, would be a whole jaded thing going on, even though I'm not one of those typical angry people, but I am. I feel like I'm losing a grip on reality, I guess you can say. Things just start seeming different. I'm seeing things differently. It's been a task, really. Could be that I've been drinking for 20 some odd years and then now I'm sober. That could be it, because I'm just adjusting to it. I'm not craving it, so I can't say that they're withdrawals, because physical withdrawals are already gone. Mental ones, I really don't. I don't look for it. I mean, yeah, it'd be great. I mean, who wouldn't turn down a drink? But people, you know, I mean, I'm still, I have a feeling that my family doesn't really fully trust me. And it sucks, but I have to give them that. I mean, I probably wouldn't either, and I don't expect many people to. But I guess I'm just trying to redeem myself after everything that I've done to everybody. I don't know where this little introspective moment came from, but there's just been a lot on my mind, and in order for me not to sound like a crazy person ranting, I have to kind of easily disperse it onto you guys, but I don't know what's digestible or not and won't cause constipation.
Week 6 was rough. I'm so sorry I did not film enough, but I have to say that it can't be perfect all the time. It just can't. I think that's kind of the lesson in life that we all have to take anyway. The week can't be perfect. But you know what? The cool thing is you just get to keep going. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. And I hope you all come with us.